the show. Well, it's still down about 0.5% for the market. In fact, it's gotten worse. And now there are some fresh additions to the losers list. Bajaj Auto, by the way, is down 4% and is the biggest loser. There are a couple of names like Infosys that are now, adding on to the losers list. So that stock too has moved to the lowest point of trade. L&T, Tata Steel, Bank of Baroda. So it's across sectors that you're seeing a sell-off today. We're just awaiting the first ticks from the CCD enterprise listing, and we'll get to that in a bit. Before that, Zuari Agro is also the stock on our radar. Weak quarter, net profits down 86%. Kapil, Mehan, the MD and Group CEO of Zuari Agro, joins us now to talk about that. Mr. Mehan, good morning. Another quarter where you've seen a lot of operational difficulties. When do you expect the trend to turn?
Good morning. I think if we look at operationally, our performance has been pretty good because our production is up from 2.24 lakh tons last year to 3.06 lakh tons. And at the group level, our first half performance is up from 9.28 lakh tons to 1,250,000 tons, which is 12.5 lakh tons. So overall, I think operationally it has been a good quarter. But for Zuari, we had headwinds in terms of rupee depreciation impact that we were not able to pass on to the market, and that really has led to this decline by about 8 crore of rupees as far as our EBITDA margin is concerned. But that has to be also seen that our EBITDA margin actually has improved from 5.7% to 6.04%. The major reason for drop in our PBT and PAT has been primarily because of the financing costs continuing to remain high, and that is a result of subsidies getting delayed, under provisioning of subsidies. So I think those are the reasons which are really at the government level, that our performance at the PAT level and PBT level is not looking great.
Was high inventory costs any reason for your higher raw material costs? I mean, because otherwise fuel costs, for instance, have gone down. And generally for most sectors, material costs have actually gone down. Any chance that it will be better in the second half?
Yeah, I think second half will be better because, see, we do 3 to 6 months contracts for supplies, and most of our raw materials are imported raw materials. And when the rupee depreciates during a quarter, which it did during as compared to first quarter to second quarter, there was a depreciation of about 1 rupee 50 paisa per US dollar, and that has a major impact on our cost structure as well as on the absolute margins. Okay. And that is really what has impacted our results. But second half, the prices will get reset, and we are seeing softening of prices of some of our raw materials, and that is something that will reflect in the second half performance.
Okay, we'll leave it at that, Mr. Mehan, because we've got the CCD listing numbers. Thank you very much for joining us.